August 2026 is ours. We will kill this month. We will kill this month. Mindset on point, dating on point, fitness on point. We will business on point. I'm gonna tap into a whole different mode, bro. It's time. I can feel it. Already got four short term, four. How should I say it? Four short form videos up today. I recorded 3 YouTube videos today, and we got this live going, man. We're taking content to the next level. Almost at 2,000 subscribers. We just working, man. I think we all get to a point where we see the momentum and it just encourages us to keep going. And then we get the conviction to just double down on everything good that we've been doing and the little bit of bullshit to let that go, right? Because we all have still a little bit of bullshit in our life and we know it, you know. That little 5, 7, 10% of bullshit, we letting it go and we doubling down on that 90, 93, 95% of locked inness, I should say. That's the point that we're at right now. I'm moving to Texas in 2. How the hell we getting likes and no viewers? The heck? My shit glitching. Oh, there we go. The viewers were at 0 for a second, but we was getting likes. I was like, what the heck? What's good with y'all? What's up, Arthur? It's a beautiful morning, man. I've been in Oregon for damn near 5 years, and I only got 2 weeks left out here. The weather in Oregon has been so beautiful, like the last 4 or 5 days, y'all. I kid you not. It's just been beautiful. Arthur Morgan, what's going on? I got some good YouTube videos coming out today for you guys, man. It's another great day of content. Uh, I'm good, man. I really feel blessed, honestly, because we're at a point now with content where things are starting to pick up. I can feel the tables turning for me. And I've been working hard to improve my content, improve my communication skills, articulate myself better. Whole bunch of things I've been working on, build a better physique, build a better mindset. And I can see things starting to finally connect. I can feel it. So I'm ready. I'm really excited to finish these last 5 months of the year. We got 5 months left in 2026, man. You guys see the title of the live. August is ours. August 2026 is ours. Okay. We'll kill this month. I made it short too. The goal has to be to finish 2026 with the best physique possible. That has to be the goal. Like, I've been knowing, and you guys know I talk about on the channel all the time the importance of physique, but the importance of physique, literally day by day, it gets more rare and it gets more important. Like, I'm on a walk right now and I haven't seen anybody yet, but I go on so many walks and all I see is bellies. I don't see anybody who's lean. And even people who don't have bellies are just skinny. Like, nobody has a physique in real life. In real life. If you guys are like me, then the content you guys consume is other people in self-development, so they're in fitness. Bro, in real life, nobody has a physique. I'm finna go to the airport in 2 weeks, and I'm flying into Dallas because I'm moving to Texas. Dallas is like the biggest airport in the world, I think. I might see like 3 physiques in the whole airport. Like, nobody has a physique, bro. So the goal has to be to double down on the importance of physique. I don't care if my I used to care if my content got repetitive. I want to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I will get on here every day and talk about the importance of physique just to drill it into you guys' head. Just to remind you daily. I don't give a fuck at this point, bro. Because nobody has one. And that's what's gonna, especially men, even women, but that's what's gonna separate you from everybody else. Because the physique signalizes discipline, confidence, all these things, bro. It gets you respect without even having to open up your mouth, all types of shit. If you're not the best looking in the face, it leans you out, all types of shit, bro. Like it's just, it's the biggest return on investment. Dallas is one of the biggest. I know I think Dallas for sure is the biggest in the United States, but I think it's also the biggest in the world. Just look it up for me and tell me. My mom told me what she could be wrong, but I know it's one of the biggest for sure. I know that for sure. But look it up and tell me then, because I'm curious. Who else is in here? We got 10 people in here. Who else is in here, man? We talking shit today. I got 3 YouTube videos coming out, 2 reaction videos, 1 video about calisthenics. I cracked my phone up top, so my camera might not be as good. But I got a new screen protector coming in pretty soon. Physique is king. Stand on that. It's in Saudi Arabia. See, and when my mom told me that Dallas had the biggest airport in the world, I thought that there was an airport in the Middle East that was bigger, so I was right. But let me know, is Dallas the biggest in the United States? 'Cause I think that's what she meant. I think that's what she meant. I know there's another big airport in Atlanta, and I'm from LA. I know LAX is a pretty big airport as well. But I think Dallas is bigger than LAX. But my point still stands, bro. Like, I'm not around a whole bunch of people all day. And I know going to the airport, I'm gonna see a whole bunch of bellies, bro. I'm not gonna see no physiques. That's just how it is in 2026. I've been up recording so much content. My phone's already at like 40%. It's 10 a.m. where I'm at. We've been working, man. We've been working, bro. I would tell you that. Our work ethic is uncomparable to like 99.9% of men. I promise you that. It's heartfelt, the Hartfield Jackson Airport in Atlanta. See, I knew Atlanta had a big airport. So where does Dallas rank in that? Do I watch Luther? Hell yeah, I watch Luther, bro. Shout out to Luther. I was actually just texting him right now. We follow each other on Instagram. I fuck with Luther, bro. Luther funny as shit. I was, bro. I was watching a video from Luther the other day and I was fucking crying. That bro, Luther is funny. Like he's naturally just funny as shit. He'll say some shit that he doesn't even realize is funny. Like it was a video. He was like, what do you say? He was like, you complain. He was like, you complain that you can't eat at home, or he was like, you complain that what did he say? I'm blanking now. He was like, you complain that you had to stop by Chick-fil-A because it's like too close or whatever. It's like you complain that you had to stop by Chick-fil-A, but you damn near had to make a U-turn and you got rear-ended just to make sure that you had to go. Like I forgot how he worded it, but that shit was funny. He was like, you complain that I forgot what he said, bro. That shit was so fucking funny. He was like, what did he say? He was like, you complain that you can't eat at home, but like Chick-fil-A is farther. Like you go in the opposite direction just to go to Chick-fil-A, and you damn near get rear-ended just to get like another meal or something. That shit was funny. Yeah, that shit's funny too. You work hours a week, you have time for the gym, you aren't the president of the country. Yeah, he be saying some funny shit, bro. Dallas is too. Okay, so Dallas is the second biggest airport. Yeah, nah, I fuck with Luther though. You know, and I can see my analytics. Uh, I can see my analytics. So I know who you guys watch. Like I know a lot of you guys watch Luther. I know a lot of you guys watch Noto. A lot of you guys watch Joshua Ray, Cold Condition, Juice Savvy. Like that's just the demographic that I'm in. And what I like to do is sometimes I'll just take like if there's titles that are doing well in the community, I'll just take the title and I'll just have my own spin on the video. You know, like it's like some of my body game videos are just like Luther, like body game motivation, getting lean is rare or whatever, just because I know it'll perform well. But then if you watch our videos, you'll be able to take different things from the videos. It's not like I copy his content. I think we make pretty different content to a degree. We're still talking about fitness and shit, but I'm not gonna act like I'm not inspired by his YouTube video or whatever. I'm not gonna act like that. Like he is an inspiration for me. You said you're new. What's up, Addy Gaming? Welcome to the channel, bro. Red Divine, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Luther is funny as shit, bro. But you guys have to understand, like when you guys hear a guy like Luther, when he's so blunt, because you guys get mad at me too for being blunt, and he's dope. He's trained longer than I've trained. He's older than me too. You guys have to understand the reason why we're so blunt and we seem so direct and we seem frustrated, even though we're not really frustrated, we seem like that on the surface, is because we hear so many fucking excuses. Yeah, like I hear excuses, and I know he's heard more excuses than me because he's trained in the gym longer than me. He's been a personal trainer online longer than me. Heck, he has more clients than me. He has more experience than me. So I can only imagine the type of bullshit excuses that he's heard, because I've heard some bullshit excuses too. The more content like this that you watch, the more aware you become. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you don't fit into society. But then I want you guys to have the mental frame of like, you don't want to fit into society. Like a lot of us will be like, oh, I don't fit in. I'm lonely. I'm isolated. It's like you don't want to have shit in common with people who are fat, poor, broken, ugly. Like you should be glad that you don't have a lot in common with them. If you had a lot in common with them, if you guys had similar mindsets, similar habits, similar actions, you'd probably have similar results. It is what it is. So I don't feel a way when people are like, oh, you don't eat out? Oh, you train that much? Oh, you go to bed that early? Like I want people to look at me like I'm weird because I don't want to have the same results as them. You feel me? If you have the same habits and mindset as other people, you're gonna get similar results. So don't think it's bad that you don't fit in. You know, even the Bible, I don't know if you guys know, but I do believe in the Bible. The Bible says, be ye separate of the world. You know, be in the world, but not of the world. That means that you're gonna be in society, but you don't have the same mindset and the same habits as society. You don't think the same as the average person, you know? Shout out to the Bible. There's so much game in the Bible that a lot of you guys miss. So much game in the Bible. One of the best books, probably the best book in the world, honestly. Shoot, I'll say the Bible is the best self-development book there is. Shoot. What self-development book is better than the Bible, bro? What's up, Ethan? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all come in here, make sure you guys say what's up so I can shout you guys out, man. Shout you guys out. Let you guys know I appreciate the support showing up to the live. I talked about my last live or the live before the last 3 lives before my last live. I went live 3 times and I accidentally went live unlisted, so nobody was showing up. I forgot to make all 3 of those lives public, so I'm on here for like 10, 15 minutes and not a single person was showing up. Nobody was watching it on the replay. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought I was like blacklisted from the YouTube or something. So it feels good to be back. Yeah, eating out just doesn't make sense, bro. And me personally, I feel like, I mean, and again, I tell you guys, I'm just different, bro. Like, I don't, Thanksgiving, Christmas, my birthday, my mom's coming in town in a few weeks to help me move to Texas. I'm not gonna, oh, mom, let's go out to eat. Let's do it. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm still gonna eat normal. Like, I don't celebrate with food. And honestly, I don't want to associate with people who don't look at food the same way that I look at food. I look at food as strictly for fuel. I don't get dopamine hits off of food. When I travel, I don't want to try different foods. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't look at food like that. Oh, that's extreme. That's so extreme. Well, that's why you're fat. That's why you're fat. I like to eat. You guys saw my video yesterday. My 2 favorite protein sources are protein powder and ground turkey. I like to keep shit very simple. I like to eat the same shit every day. And I like to use all that freed up mental energy to focus on content, to focus on my clients, to focus on working out, to date, whatever, or something else. But motherfuckers be thinking about all day, oh, what are we gonna eat next? Or are you hungry? What are we gonna order from DoorDash? Oh, this person's flying in town. What restaurants are we gonna go to? Oh, I'm flying over here. We gotta see what restaurants in there. Like, bro, motherfuckers think about food more than they think about fucking money, bro. Real talk. People wake up thinking about food. They eat, they think about food. They go eat, they think about what they're gonna eat next. I used to be the same way when I was fat, so I get it. But you gotta divorce from that mindset or you will stay fat. You just will stay fat. Like there's no way around it. What's up, CC Green Media QB1? Y'all be having some crazy ass handles. Motherfuckers be like, well, I don't have time to move. I don't have time to be healthy. I'm the only person out here, bro. It's Saturday morning. Nobody's at work. People just don't, bro. People just don't care. You don't care about their about the food that they eat. They just don't care, bro. Some people just went past me on bikes, but those are the only 2 people I've seen. I've been walking for 20 minutes since I started the live. It is what it is. Y'all see the title of the live, man. August is ours. August is ours. We gotta crush this month, man. I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to think about how July went. Think about what went well. Think about some good habits that you have or that you had. Think about what went wrong and some bad habits that you had. I want you to double down on the good habits and on the things that went well. And I want you to get rid of wrong and the things that weren't good for you, the things that didn't serve you. That's how August will be yours. Very simple. Very simple. It could take you like 5 minutes just to do a little audit live, but that's what I like to do. We only got 5 months left in 2026. Overloading overtime build muscles. Yes, it does. Progressive overloading is amazing. You're gonna want to progressively over. Are we back? I got this. I don't know what happened. Gabe, let me know if you caught what I said. Connected. So I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but I just gave you a game. Let me know if you guys caught that or not. Let me know if somebody put in the chat if you guys can hear me, because my shit was acting real funky. So let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me or not. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me or not. You might need to restart. Again, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me, bro. I don't know if I'm connected right now. I see that people are coming in though, so I'm confused. Somebody put something in the chat. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm gonna restart the live. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Why y'all not fucking with me, bro? Y'all could have put something in the chat. Trying to figure this shit out. Every week, my weight and reps go up if I keep doing this. Will I see a change over time? Okay, so so a lot of people talk about weight going up. Okay? I'm gonna make a whole video about this. Let me break this down for you guys real quick. You don't necessarily want the up. The the goal, the North Star has to be to get better looking over time. Okay. Now, if the weight's going up, aid that goal, then that's okay. But a lot of people use their North Star as, okay, I want to get stronger over time. That's not a good North Star. The North Star has to be, I want to look better over time. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want to chase strength. If you're curling 30s and the 30s are getting too easy, then yes, go up to 35s. But if the 30s are where you need to be at, don't force being at 35 just to say that you got stronger. You know, the goal is to look better over time. Okay. And you've been lifting for 3 years, right? You shouldn't be getting stronger every week. A lot of guys, you really shouldn't, because your newbie gains are over, right? A lot of guys will say, "Oh, it's good programming if you're getting stronger." After your base strength has been built, you shouldn't really be getting stronger every week. Most guys who are still going up in strength every week after their base strength have been built are not having standardized form. Does that make sense? So, for instance, a guy will be incline pressing 65s, and he's like, I'm going up every week. But by the time he gets to 80s, his butt is coming off the bench. His range of motion has gone to shit. And he thinks that he's progressing because the weight's going up. But the intended stimulus on the upper chest isn't there anymore. Does that make sense? So you want to focus on your North Star being building a better physique over time. Again, when the weights get too easy, yes, go up, but don't focus on just, oh, I need to get stronger every week. Like that's what these Mike Mincer and Dorian Yates guys be saying all the time. That's not how you build a physique, bro. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see where we're at. And again, I don't know if this cut out, but progressive overload doesn't just mean that you have to get stronger. It doesn't, I mean, it means that you get stronger, but it doesn't mean that you have to have the weights go up. It means you could do more reps, you could do more sets, you could slow down the rep, do more time under tension. You could, you could improve your mind muscle connection. Okay, there's so many ways to progress than just adding weights. If that's the case, my favorite example is if that's the case, then dudes who have been training for 10 years, everybody will be benching 500 pounds, squatting 1,000 pounds, curling 120s. Like these guys who chase strength and say that you can't get a better physique if you don't get stronger are basically saying that at some point, if you can't dumbbell curls 100 pounds, you won't have good biceps. Like imagine me saying that. It doesn't make sense. There's other ways to improve your physique as opposed to getting strong. Great example is some people build amazing physiques and don't even use weights. They just do calisthenics. Okay, so I don't want you guys to focus so much on weights. I want you guys to focus your North Star to be the building a better physique, and you do what you need to do: calories, cutting, bulks, macros. Everything that we do is to get closer to that North Star. Does that make sense, guys? I'm gonna make a YouTube video about that pretty soon. Okay, how out this bloating? That's what I don't know what that means, bro. How about? I'm gonna assume that you mean how about bloating. If you're bloating, that means that you're probably not eating foods that you can digest. You need to audit the foods that you eat. You want to make sure that you're eating foods that you could digest. A lot of people have foods that they can't digest and that they don't know, and it causes for bloating. Some common foods that could cause bloating: beans, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, cheese. You got to figure out what agrees with your digestive system and what doesn't. I preach aesthetics and I preach building a V taper. You cannot have a slim waist and be bloated at the same time. So you want to fix bloating. You want to fix that. I'll make a video about that. I'm from Los Angeles, uh, Marija Tomasic. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I want to see more muscle over time. Okay, well, stay in the gym and progress. I'm not telling you that you can't go up in weights. I'm just telling you that that shouldn't be your North Star. Your North Star must be to build a better physique over time. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But a lot of guys, their North Star is to push more weight over time. If you look at somebody whose North Star is to push more weight over time, I guarantee you their physique will not look as good on average as the person whose North Star is to build a better physique over time. And those are not the same goals. Look at a power lifter. Do they have aesthetic physique? No, they don't. Look at somebody whose North Star is to build a better physique. Week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. They will in time build a better physique than the person who just cares about, oh, I benched 100 last week, 100 kilos. Now I got to bench 105 kilos. We're not doing that, bro. We are not doing that, bro. See, if every week your dumbbell incline goes up 5 pounds, I would say if you've already built your base strength, you're not a newbie in the gym. If every week your dumbbell incline is going up 5 pounds, I doubt that you're Your form is standardized to a degree. If you've been in the gym for over 3 years and every single week now your dumbbell incline is going up 5 pounds, you're either on drugs or you don't have a standardized program. Like there's no way that after 3 years, let's say you're dumbbell inclining at 90s, and then within the span of your third year from January to the end of February, 8 weeks, you've gone up, what, 5 pounds a week? You've gone up to like 120s. That doesn't make sense. You feel me? Like that doesn't make sense. If your dumbbell incline is going up 5 pounds a week, that can only make sense if you just started off in the gym. If you've already built your baseline strength, you're either on drugs or you don't have a good um, standardized form for that movement. What's up, Jacqueline? See, and I tell you guys, bro, like my goal is to build a great physique, bro. You see a lot of these dudes' forms. I see a lot of people's forms in the gym. It's just terrible because they focus so much on, oh, I got to get stronger. I got to get stronger. So they start cheating reps. And I know a lot of you guys, I mean, not a lot of you guys, nobody's really in here, but I know the few of you guys who are in here, if you guys are listening to the words I'm saying, you guys probably like, I never heard this before. It's because this shit is more complicated to explain than just get stronger every week. Like, what type of, like, anybody who's trained for any amounts of time knows that eventually you're going to get to a point where you're not able to go up in weight every week. Yet people still preach that in fitness like it's gospel. So you're telling me that eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're dumbbell inclining 120s, you're dumbbell curling 100 pounds. I don't know. You're squatting like 615. Like, what are we doing, bro? And then also know that the more weight that you push, the more stress that you push on your tendons. Okay, the more stress that you put on your tendons, I should say. So the man who is only dumbbell inclining 80 pounds versus the man who's dumbbell inclining 130s, that guy who's pressing 130s is putting more stress on his tendons. And over time, it's not going to be good for him. Like the goal really should be to get the most out of the least amount of weight possible. I'm telling you guys, I study bodybuilding. Some of the best bodybuilders of all time never curl over 50 pounds, but they get more out of their 40-pound dumbbells than some guys who curl 60-pound dumbbells. They can get more out of those 40s. So there's a lot of nuance to this shit. But they have you guys convinced to just use more weight every week, use more weight every week. Now you're trying to lateral raise with 80 pounds, not putting no tension on your shoulders. You got nothing but traps and rotator cuff working. And you're trying to lateral raise 80-pound dumbbells and you think that you have to build muscle because they convinced you that you have to get stronger every week. Like, it's just silly shit. Motherfuckers be trying to lateral raise 100 pounds. What are we doing, bro? What's up, Jay? Motherfuckers trying to lateral raise 100 pounds. Trying to curl 80 pounds. I stay in Oregon, bro, but I'm moving to Texas 2 weeks from today. I'm gonna have to end this live like in like 15, 20 minutes. Got my phone's gonna die. I gotta get back to the crib and charge it. This shit at 28%. It's been a good live though. I say it's probably been my best live so far. I'm talking shit. We got a few people in here. might be for sure at least my second best. So we did have a pretty good live. Like I remember like a month or two ago, we had a real good live. And they're only gonna get better with time too. Oh, nobody's saying anything, so I'm just gonna talk some shit for a little bit. Fuck it. You guys can come back and watch this on the replay. But I've been posting. I posted my physique this morning. People are like, "Oh, do you compete?" I'm like, "Bro, I didn't even know that my physique was at the level where people would assume I might compete or not." I feel like there's such a balance. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this. Some people think that their physique is like, "Oh, I have a pretty good physique because the average person looks like shit." So they try to like comfort themselves after building a decent physique just because they look better than the average person at Walmart. But it's like, bro, like you still got work to do. You know, the average person looks like shit. So just because you look like less shit doesn't mean that your physique is all that. That's one side of it. And then the other side of that coin is like some people have such good physiques and they genuinely have really good objectively good physiques, but they just don't realize it. And I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle, bro. Like my physique is good. Like my physique is good enough to coach others and it's good enough. You could tell I work out. You could tell I'm good. But to think that I compete, I don't think I'm there yet, personally. You feel me? But shoot, nowadays everybody competes, bro. Dudes be in the gym for 6 months and they be trying to compete. Like to me, that's disrespecting the sport of bodybuilding. Like I never plan on competing, but if I did, I wouldn't even compete until probably like 2030, until I got like 10 years of lifting. My first 2 to 3 years were shit anyways, so 8 real years under my belt, and to where I actually feel like I'm objectively on a bodybuilder-esque type of level. Dudes be trying to compete after like 3 days in the gym these days. They just run a cycle, start taking peptides, and then buy some shorts, tan themselves to oblivion, and then find a stage to hop on. I mean, when I say tan themselves to oblivion, I'm talking about motherfuckers be walking around darker than me and they're white. I be seeing a whole bunch of crazy shit online, man. We're gonna stay live for another few minutes. You guys let me know What y'all want to talk about? We're almost at 45 minutes. I know we broke out for a few minutes, but I say overall this is pretty good. We may go live tomorrow, depending on what the day is looking like for me. I need a shave. I'm gonna end it, y'all. Leave this up on the channel. If you guys watch this on replay, make sure you guys comment replay. Fuck with me, man. We got 3 YouTube videos coming out today. Almost at 2K subscribers. Randall Branch is here to stay.